Should we start?
Yeah.
All right.
With all due respect.
All right, guys, we are back again in the new year of 2023. And today we have our lovely realtors here. And everybody know who this guy is right here?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
No? Yeah? What's his name?
Kind of. They know.
Jas Oberoi.
Sing Oberoi.
Jas Oberoi.
Yeah. Sing.
Anyways, so today we are back and we are going to change up our marketing a little bit and our podcast, our reels, our social media, because we are trying to be a little bit more what, guys?
Raw.
Raw
Candid.
and real.
Unfiltered.
Not scripted, unfiltered.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so the people who feel offended when I swear, so please just unfollow me because I'm going to come real as I can. I will talk as I talk normally off the cameras too. And people who like, please do follow. And people who feel offended and doesn't want to do business with us, with all due respect.
Let's pause there.
Yeah.
There's a filter. Please unfollow.
But long story short, what we're trying to do is move away from the politically correct stuff that everybody has been bombarding everyone on social
Because
media.
it was a burden on us.
You can
Like,
say
I was
this, you
feeling
can't
like,
say this,
yeah.
you can speak this, and you can't speak that. Yeah, whatever. We're going to
Like
say
the
whatever
real
it is.
deals, also the real estate. Not only we
Yeah.
are talking shit, but we will be bringing real things, how it happens.
Real
Not
topics.
everything goes according to the plan when we're doing real estate. Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
People are always going to be upset about something.
Yeah.
Something.
Might as well give them
cares?
a reason.
Yes.
Exactly.
I've been saying that to you guys from day one, but nobody listened to me, so.
Yeah. I think when the camera was on, like for me still, like
Yes.
I get so I'm like, oh, I need to say it properly.
Yeah. First of all, you have to learn to switch off your phone or put it on silent.
Sorry.
Yeah. Not switch off, but put it on a silent.
Wait, can I take that call? Actually, no.
No.
It's fine. It's fine. Okay,
But
sorry.
you're not that.
I saw her
that-
face.
Yes.
Okay, so anyways, less overthinking, more doing, and we're just going to keep it real.
We were always doing it, but we were thinking also simultaneously. Imagine now if you're not thinking and doing it, how productive we are going to be.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Or actually, it's going to be going other way too.
Yeah.
Can
Who
be
cares? It is
people-
our podcast.
Yeah, it's
and
our podcast.
I feel like people enjoy listening to us, so
Yeah.
let's keep it real. Now, today we are bringing up a very interesting topic, which might offend some people, okay? But I wanted to do this topic.
Okay.
And it's about this bullshit that
Okay.
new year, new me, resolutions, and blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
So I personally think that's just a load of crap. Like just because the clock ticks to 12 a.m. on Jan 1st and all of a sudden all the good habits that you wanted to entail for the entire year are going to magically happen, right? Funny thing is there's so many memes out there. Me and you are regular gym goers and we see like on Jan 1st, 2nd, 3rd, all these people just going down, like building and running and stuff. And it's like, dude, I'm going to only see you for like next 10 days. And then by the end of Jan, you're probably not going to show up here, right? So that's the topic we're going to talk about. I personally think Jan 1st means nothing. I don't think it's just another date, but I'm going to pass it on to you guys.
No, I agree to you. It's just commercialized how they wanted it. They wanted to give the promotions, how they wanted to cash on those things.
Yeah.
Like the gyms. Gym owners wanted to cash on it.
Yeah.
Other like merchandise stores wanted to cash on it, giving a deal. They wanted an excuse how they can promote it, just commercializing it. A person has to, nothing excuse at it. Cannot agree more than that. To me, January 1st means nothing.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not doing until last year, 2022,
Why would I do it now?
Why would I do it in January 1st?
Exactly.
It won't
Yeah.
be. It's
just
it's
another
not
day
just
at the
a,
end of
it's
the
just
day.
yeah, exactly. It's just
It's just like a
another day.
birthday. Even your birthday is just another day in general.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. Yeah.
Right?
So yeah, that's my take on it. It means nothing to me. Also, I don't make New Year resolutions. I do make New Year resolutions, but I never stand by those because they are not serious. I never take a New Year resolutions with my business. I take it on my personal lifestyle. And I never stick to it. For example, I said
he
it.
thinks he's gonna be
For
nicer to
example,
us.
like I said it, I'm not gonna drink it for the whole first week of the New Year. Fuck that shit. I didn't drink it on the first day of the New Year.
Absolutely.
And Aarti said it, Jazz, you said it, I'm not gonna drink it.
Yeah.
I said promises are made to be broken. That's why I was.
Rules are also made to be broken.
Yeah.
So this was my promise to myself that I'm gonna break it.
But I, like, touching on what he just said, which is what we were talking about,
Mhm.
consumerism and
Yes.
stuff like that, right? I honestly think that people who fall into that consumerism are completely stupid because like these people are selling you a feeling. Like they're selling, oh yeah, on Jan 1st, what's your new resolution? What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Yeah.
And people fall into this. Okay, well, Jan 1st comes, I'm going to do this, this, and this, and this. And then eventually just say you sign up for the gym or something like that. You sign up or whatever, or you learn a new language. You sign up for the subscriptions or the monthly payments. And then you mentally haven't prepared yourself to do the work. And then by like March or something, all of a sudden that subscription is still continuing to go. And you still have that feeling, okay, no, I'll go. Eventually it's April, then it's June, then it's July. Throughout the entire year, these, companies, these corporations have already mooched you out of your money and you still haven't done what you did. They sold you a feeling that they thought they were going to do.
And by then, it's also New Year's again, and I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna do it now.
Exactly.
Just like every Monday.
Yeah.
We said every Monday we're gonna tell it. We're gonna do it.
Exactly.
Do it.
Totally.
I don't buy this. Sorry, I'll give Maria actually the opportunity first to talk.
Yeah, she told us, she's like, both of us shut up.
I was told,
shut up.
yeah, like these two, they don't stop talking. She like cuts them off and then she starts.
We love talking. So you go ahead.
Well, I see another side to this as well, right? Like I agree, like it's become very like commercialized, even like other holidays like Christmas, Valentine's Day, everything, right? Like people, it's all about money, gifts, right? But I think in one sense, like a lot of people like, and I agree with you guys, it's not to do with exactly like January 1st being the day that is the day you start. But if you have goals and you want to attain them, like don't start it on the Monday, start it on the Sunday, right? Like that's okay.
Start it now.
Or whenever you want to
change it. Don't do it, delay it for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Exactly. Don't delay it because tomorrow will never come.
Yeah. So it's good to have goals.
Yeah.
Definitely. But I guess our point is don't have them for Monday.
No, 100%
for next year, right?
Yeah.
Like have the goals, but just don't rely on the new year to do that.
Yeah, don't find it like a special occasion. Okay, from that day I'm going to start it.
Like from the first, something miraculous is going to happen.
Yeah, more than a motivation, I feel like it's a discipline. First, you have to do that.
Yeah.
Like for example, for the gym also, every morning when I wake up, okay, I was off the gym by the way for whole December. I didn't go, but January,
me too.
I knew it that I'm going to start doing it. Every morning I feel like, and I talk to myself saying that it's not the motivation. I don't have a motivation to go to gym. It's a discipline. Your first 10 seconds is the only decisive factor is whether you're going to go or not.
Yes.
The moment you wake up, it only takes 10 seconds. That 10 seconds are crucial to your everyday's routine going to be. The whole day routine is going to be. So that's what it is. It's no point of writing those. You know that, have you seen that saying it, write your goal on the wall always so that it remembers? I have never written the goal. It's in my head because I feel like my goal is not big enough, or I don't have that much of a drive that I have to remind myself. It has to be poured over and over. This is my goal. This is my goal. No, I should be remembering it. It should be in your head, and you should be talking to yourself. Okay, this is my goal. I'm going to achieve it. How I'm going to achieve it? During the journey, how you're going to be achieving. The plans can be changed. Some plans may not work. Some plans work, but the goal will never be changed. Or don't drop the ball there. Fuck it, I'm not going to do it because it's not achievable. Find an excuse on somebody and say this is because this is not being done.
Totally.
Yeah. That's
but
like nothing special happens on January 1st of every year. Nothing special happens. The clock ticks over and we're still the same people.
No, this year actually happened.
What happened?
It was a stat holiday next day. So we got 2 holidays. So this was special, man. This year was special.
Yeah. And
so we got 2
days.
Yeah.
You weren't going to Disney yet.
No, I was here. I left Disney on 2nd.
Yeah.
So yes. So
long story short, cultivating good habits is in discipline and consistency.
Yeah.
It's not in a date, right? It's an arbitrary date that we make it seem like, oh my God, it's a huge thing, right? But look how smart these corporations are. I agree with them though. I mean, they're mooching off.
Well, they can
they're
make
doing
money.
No, that's a business. Like,
it's a business. And I think
wrong with it.
Yeah.
Like if somebody falls for that trap, I call it as a trap and they fall it.
Totally.
Totally. That's what the whole purpose
and there's nothing wrong with these corporations with what they're doing.
100%.
Absolutely. They're doing their
I'm
job.
I'm not against
it's
any gym owners, by the way, to be saying that, okay, gym owners should not do it. If I was having that opportunity, I would do it.
100%.
If I had a gym, I'd be like, 50% off.
They do
prices.
They do that.
We should do it next year.
For what?
First week of the January, whoever lists with us, we give a discount.
We have listings coming up.
Yeah, but for next year.
I thought you were going to say, let's open a gym. Let's do that next year.
No, we should, take a leave out of the gym. Not only specifically gym, there's other stores also.
Yeah.
Merchandising, everybody does it.
No, let's do summer because people like to list their houses in summer.
Okay, how about we just stick to real estate, guys?
That's what I said, right? Like summer, we can be like, here's a discount for listing your house.
Do you want to give a discount?
Not really. Yeah.
I should
Low. Yeah.
But anyways.
Yeah,
we're not. Definitely.
Yeah,
we're not discounted realtors
brokers.
for sure.
No.
But okay, like bringing it back to like us. We're not saying to anybody that, we are consistent like every day. Like I'm with Jas on this one, like from like the day I think before my wedding, I didn't go to the gym. I haven't gone to the gym in like 2 months or whatever. I've been just kind of being lazy and my pants have been getting tighter, but I'm back to the gym. And the 10-second rule works. It is something like when you can't get yourself out of your bed, I count backwards. I go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I know it's going to, take off and I got to put my feet on the ground and I got to go and I got to do what I got to do. Right. And I'm sure with you guys too, like in terms of consistency and discipline. Like it comes in so many other aspects. It doesn't have to be only about the gym, right? Like
I think for me, it's like waking up early, right? Like, like for me, like before I coming to work, I like to like just sit and like go over like my list of things I need to do without just being at the office, because I don't know, it's like mentally prepares me. And the days that I like, let's say if I sleep in or if I don't do it, are the days that I'm so scattered and I feel like out of place. So like for me, it's just more like, okay, like I have this time in the morning to just go over my list. Right, Jas makes fun of me, but I have like a calendar of everything I need to do.
Spreadsheets.
Spreadsheets.
I like your spreadsheets.
Yeah. So yeah, but for me, like it's discipline, right? Like in the morning, it's so hard to get out of your bed, right? But
especially with a big warm blanket. It's
he's
nice and
dreaming
cozy,
about,
right?
Oh yeah. He loves to sleep.
Just to more on telling about the spreadsheets, why I don't like it or why I make fun of it is, in her spreadsheets, it's not about what she's going to do for the daily routine. She has in spreadsheets, this time I'm going to be lying on the bed. At 8:10, I will be pulling the blanket on me. At 8:20, I will put it on my head also, so my face is covered by that.
But you know what? If we followed her spreadsheet in Arizona, we would have had more of a smoother.
We were following it, but nothing was going through the spreadsheet.
We didn't follow it on the first day. And look how much of a blunder that was.
Yeah, because the plane got delayed right off the bat. So her spreadsheet was always already
That was when we
behind.
were coming back.
Again, we can move it in an
Did you
hour.
see her spreadsheet?
I saw it. I condoned it. I thought it was
See,
good.
I didn't have access to it, so I don't know.
Okay,
bro.
so she shared with me also on a Google Drive. And I look at it and said, who the fuck has the time to do this? Maria, you did it? Like you put so much time into it?
She was excited.
She was excited. Bro, I was excited too. Excitement is on the other side. But I'm not going to be sitting on a computer making actually by 11 o'clock or 7 o'clock, we're catching up a flight. We're going to be having coffee.
Drop suitcases.
Before dropping the suitcases, before boarding in, we're going to be having a coffee. We're going to be sitting in the lounge. Like she has everything written in there.
But that's, you know why?
But it helps her.
It does.
But we didn't know. How did it help? We didn't even open it.
It helps her. It didn't help us.
You have to follow the schedule to help you. For those of you that don't know, look up time blocking. It helps a lot. Like in that time, you're not doing anything but that thing, right?
Yeah.
Arizona was more of like a
no,
fun
on a
thing.
business side, I can agree.
Yeah,
to it.
time blocking or business makes sense.
Blocking,
what about
everything.
vacation?
But when you're on a vacation,
okay, fine.
no.
You know,
I agree.
The last thing
I go with the flow.
Yeah.
When they went with the flow and listened to Uber drivers instead of me, we ended up in places that we didn't want to be. Oh, that kind of rhymed. Right?
Anyways, okay. Yeah. Coming back to this New Year, New Me bullshit, whatever people do. Now, I have a question for you guys. Why do you think, okay, we all know people do this, right? New Year's resolutions and stuff like that. I don't think any four of us have any New Year's resolution.
I've never made a New Year's resolution in fucking so long. Like
my new resolution was it, but I didn't stick to it. Because that's the reason I don't do a New Year's resolution.
Drinking?
Drinking was it, and there was a bunch of other things also I did it. Because it was just silly stuff in there.
I think a lot of people these days don't really actually do it. They just say it for the sake of saying it, just for the trend or whatever, but no one actually follows it, goes through with it.
Yeah, just like recession.
Yeah,
people will talk about recession, but when you go to the restaurants in the evening, it feels different. Right?
Yeah.
So they just call it recession because they wanted to feel like a part of the society. Because everybody's talking about recession, everybody's talking about interest rates.
Yeah,
half of those people mortgages are locked for next 3 years, so they don't have to worry. But they start talking about the interest rates because everybody else is, and they don't want to feel left behind and they're left out.
A lot of people don't even have the
fear of missing out.
And a lot of people don't even have the balls to take on a variable open mortgage. I'm openly saying that.
And I hate it when I go to any social events. I'm a realtor. I'm not talking about real estate.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, how's the market?
Yeah, or they start asking you about interest rate.
and these people, the same people will complain, you realtors always talk about real estate. Yeah. Excuse me.
But it's like
I wasn't the first person who started this conversation.
Yeah.
You are the one actually asking me. I have to say that, okay, this is how the market is.
Yeah.
They already know how the market is. Everybody knows it.
They just want to talk about it and talk about it and feel part of it. Yeah.
You just want to hear what different you might have to say.
Yeah. But okay, coming back to my question. Yeah. Why do you think people do this? Why do you think people want to buy into this hype of New Year resolution? Like, I know Jas said that with the real estate and the interest is, want to feel part of society because it's a current topic that everybody talks about. Mm-hmm. But this New Year resolution concept or this hype that comes up once a year, why do people buy into this?
I think
like, what's the main reason?
I think a lot of it has to do with it being just like brainwashed into us at a very young age, even like in school and stuff. Oh, what's your guys' New Year's resolution? The teacher used to make it do it as well. Mm-hmm. So over the years, we've been just doing it, and we've seen everybody else do it as well. So it's like it's a norm now. At the first of every year, we're going to do something good for ourselves, something that we're going to change, something we're going to do better. And we're going to choose those 5 things. And we're not going to do either one of them.
I think it also has to do with like, I don't know. I think it's just like human nature to like start fresh, right? To be like, okay, you know what? Whatever happened in the past, happened in the past. I'm going to start fresh. I'm going to turn things around. And it's easy to say I'm going to start it on this day. Instead of being like, I'm going to start it today because it's hard to do it today. So let me start it on this day and I will be fresh that day. I'll sleep that day. I'll do everything, right?
That's true as well.
It's like a fresh thing.
Procrastinate.
It's like a reset button pretty much in a way, and it allows you to procrastinate.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what the
it's
main
a feel-good factor.
This
time I'm going to do it. Because they haven't done it previous year, so they wanted to make a feel-good factor. This year I'm going to do it.
Totally.
I wanted I'm going to do this. I'm pumped. I'm going to do this year.
Yeah.
And nothing happened. And just to know, I'm not against any... Like this setup of resolution, I'm not following it, but I don't say that you guys should not have goals in your life or in your business, in your personal life, whatever it is. I'm a very goal-oriented person. I make goals for myself too. Where I was last year, I wanted to do every year better than that. How I can improve on it. And that's what we're trying to do this year too. We're going to be doing different things this year too. But that's not so don't get confused that we are against the setting up the goals. You should not set up the goals. You should not have been ambitious. Do something different next new year. But just because it's a new year, don't do that.
Yeah. I guess and I guess like what Jas is trying to say, or what you guys are saying is like procrastination. Okay, procrastination and doing something mindlessly is taught to us at such a young age. Yeah. But the thing that's lacking in our school systems and just like society in general is a lack of ownership and accountability. That's what the top 2 things. People cannot take accountability for their actions. Like he holds us accountable for everything. Yeah. Like to the point where it's like you get scared, like, yo, shit, I actually didn't do that. Like, let me do it right now before he even asks me, right? Like, it's kind of like that. Accountability and ownership is lacking in so many aspects that if it was taught to somebody, like, great, if you say you're going to do this, do it and carry it out to the T, right? And that holding yourself accountable and not lying to yourself is the biggest thing. So I guess just to tie it into a Jas, it's like, we're not saying that we're against people who have New resolutions. If you want to do a fresh start, great. But along with that, it's like, take your consistency, take your discipline, take your accountability, and take the ownership. Only then you're going to see movement in your life and progression in your life. Otherwise, it's going to be, remember you sent us a reel yesterday? Doing the same thing over and over again?
Because there won't be
It's insanity, right? If you're expecting to change
it's a plateau,
something.
it's reached the plateau and that's it. Then you have to change it. That's what I said. Every year I wanted to do different things.
Yeah.
It's always, I plan it out, but I make sure that I'm doing it. Yes, throughout reaching that, I have failed number of times. Yeah. Some of my ideas didn't work at all. Like last year, I started a campaign for a free car giveaway that didn't work. Yeah. It backfired me. It didn't work at all. So it's not that I don't make mistakes, but I don't, drop the idea of not achieving the goal. That was one strategy to achieve my goal, whatever the target I wanted to achieve it. I thought it's going to help me to improve my business. It didn't. It didn't mean that I stopped there and I didn't do any different strategy to improve my business. Yeah. Same thing this year is going to be. So that's what it is.
Yeah. And I think another thing also is like when people, like let's say today's the 10th, right? If they haven't, let's say like gone to the gym for the past 5 days or 10 days, whatever it is, right? They kind of like lose hope. They're like, oh, I already missed it. So
they lose the track or they lose the motivation or the drive there.
Because I didn't do it.
My thing is what's stopping them from doing it on February 15th?
Exactly.
But I don't think there's actually a concept. Our brains are not wired to feel motivated. Our brains are not wired to put ourselves in a difficult position. Nobody wants to get the hell up in the morning and go work out their body and sweat and give yourself pain. Nobody wants to put themselves in uncomfortable situations. Progression is all about being uncomfortable. We're wired to stay safe and comfortable. So when people talk about, you have to stay motivated. No, it's not about motivation. It's about consistency. It's it's accepting the fact, this is what the hell I need to do and I'm going to do it.
Actually, what happens is the motivation comes later on when you see the results.
Yes, that's when it comes.
So the motivation is going to come later on.
I think it's reinforcement for you to keep doing it.
The discipline and the consistency has to be there. Yeah. Then the motivation comes in. For me, the personal thing was that I wanted to take a break in December. That's what I'm doing it from the last 3 years. And I've seen in myself a drastic change because I started feeling burned out. Yeah. By the end of the year, every year this was happening. Yeah. Constantly, we're talking the same things every day. I want to take an off. And the first time when I did it, I completely find different change in it. The attitude was different. Now, I back in January again, I have that same hunger, which I was having it a year ago in the beginning of the year that, okay, I'm going to keep doing it. Because your brain stopped working. Keep doing the same thing. And that's why I took a break from gym too. Yeah. Not only business, lifestyle, I was taking a personal also. I'm going to take a break. I knew it that I will catch it up to it.
Yeah.
It was never in my mind that I'm going to lose that drive or the motivation that I'm not going to go to gym now. I'm going to gain weight. Yes, I gained a lot of weight during this holiday season, but I knew it back of my mind that I'm going to catch up on it. I'm going to go to gym.
Yeah.
Accountability is there. I myself, if I make you guys accountable, I'm accountable to myself too, that whether I'm doing it what I needs to be, a team leader, not only with the business wise, I feel like I have to be healthy, look fit. If I wanted to be a team leader, it's just everything is a package.
Totally.
You cannot be sweating and you know, shirt buttons are opening up, popping out.
Yeah.
You know what you said?
Yeah.
Your belly comes out. No. People will not give you that kind of a
Absolutely.
respect.
I agree with
you. They
you.
will not.
Totally
everything
agree.
is. You see the entrepreneurs, the people who are successful, they are fit.
Yeah. And then they make it their goal to physically be fit, because when you're physically, going and doing something for your body, you are putting yourself already in a momentum to do something uncomfortable starting in the beginning of the day. So you're constantly going to be, causing dents through your day to make those changes. It's going to, last you for a longer period of time. Right. So, just to kind of, with me, it's like burn your, resolution unless you don't bring accountability and consistency 100%. To it. Right. And if anybody hears this and it makes a difference in someone's mind to, hold yourself more accountable and, owning what you say, I hope it makes an impact in some sort of way. Right. But is there anything you three would like to add to this that could, impact our viewers in any sort of way?
I think yesterday we were talking about like win the day, right? And then win the year, right?
Yeah.
So I guess like don't try
Sorry. Say that again and say it slowly so the listeners can listen to it properly. Can you say it? Because it's a very good line.
Okay, I said.
I was going to say that, by the way. Okay, you took it.
It was my line.
It was mine.
No!
It was actually her line.
You.
Okay, her line, but I said it. I was the first one saying that I'm going to say this.
And he just copied mine because
I think Inder, a good line. I'm gonna say that tomorrow.
Okay, say the line. Now
no. See,
this is the, you see, we have it as the potential how to create the hype.
Okay.
Now you
I can say the
so now then you deliver it.
Okay, I said win the day so that you can win the year. Because if you win,
win the day, win the year. That's it.
Okay.
Win
the day.
No short. No.
He just had to take the limelight from her.
Yeah.
Win the day.
You better cut this
win the year. That's how it is.
Yeah. No, but honestly, right? I feel like you should just, whatever your goal is, just to try to win it on the day that you wake up, right?
Yeah.
Like if it's to go to the gym on that day. So that way you can win your day, right? And slowly, if you keep doing that, at the end of the year, you'll realize like you did it every single day. So you actually won the year.
Yeah, like I just want to add
Even
to
if
that.
you improve yourself 1% every single day.
That's it. Like, just to add to that, she's an American lawyer. I'm sure a lot of people know her, Mel Robbins. I don't know if you guys heard of her. I watch her consistently.
Yeah, you make me watch her videos.
Yeah, I make him watch the videos. And she says this really interesting thing. She says,
I don't know lawyers.
Okay, anyways. Okay. So with Mel Robbins, one of the things she says is what Jas says. There's no need to put your vision on a board. She's just saying that there's no need for you to put that beach house and all this stuff on the board. What you need to put on that board, if you want to put, is your day-to-day tasks that you are going to do. If you're sitting here, and doing nothing and you have a beach house plastered on your wall and you think that you're going to look at it and make sure that you reach this beach house, it's going to be 10, 15 years for you to reach that. It's going to demotivate you.
She's like, that's your 15-year goal.
It's your 15-year.
What's your fucking 2-year goal, 3-year goal?
Yeah.
She's like, you're not going to go from a freaking basement to a beach house right away.
Exactly.
You have to work up to the beach house.
Exactly.
So your goal should be, let's just say, making 200K. Yes. That should be on your vision board.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or if you wanted to make $1 million in a year, so to begin with,
how are you going to
make it is going to be 80,000, 90,000 a month.
Yeah.
To make that, what are you going to do it?
Yeah, how are you going to make that 80 and 90,000 in a month? Or then you can break it down further.
Clients.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or weekly or monthly, how you break it down to. Because you cannot make it in $1 million in a month.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah, you have to be making, and if I'm making the big board in there, I wanted to make $1 million, just having those 7 zeros in there.
Yeah.
It's a 7.
How are you going to do
Is
those?
it 7?
No, it's 6.
It's 7.
What?
Million
7
is 6 zeros.
No, it's 7. With all
7.
Respect,
oh yeah, 7 zeros. That's 100.
With all due respect.
No, million has 6 zeros.
Million has 7 zeros.
No.
Million?
Okay, guys.
Million has 6 zeros. Yeah.
Million has 7 numeric digits.
Yes.
1 is
and
1
6
and
zeros.
6 zeros.
You made me feel like an idiot.
Again, you guys.
Somebody screenshot this.
Okay, Matty, don't.
We're gonna leave that in there. We're leaving that in there.
Anyways, guys, that was just our topic for today. That don't buy into this new type of bullshit. You got to keep your consistency, discipline intact. Put in the work today and you will see the results tomorrow. Try to make a dent in your goals every single day, and then the bigger picture is going to come together.
Maybe he's talking about $10 million.
No, that's what I was going to say. I was waiting for
Anyways, guys, I will see you guys.
Yes, my goal is 10 million, so I was focusing on that, and that's what I was saying.
Yeah,
Sorry.
so my
slip of a tongue. I meant 10 million, not a million. So maybe you can keep that part in there.
He didn't know how many millions were in a zero, guys. Just thought I would say that. And
how
he proved
many
me
zeros
wrong.
were in a million? How many millions were in a zero?
How many zeros are in a million is what I meant.
How about you cut off both their parts?
Anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. All right. Anybody else want to
No, we have said
You'll see more of us.
All right.
Whether you like
New
it or
year,
not.
new me.
New me. Yeah, new year, new me. And,
New year.
Yeah.
And
Same
new
us.
us.
This is a
or same
temporary
us.
setup. It's in my house basement. We are doing it.
We don't have an office right now.
We don't have an office. Our White Rock office has been delayed.
We're going to open up a GoFundMe for us.
So, yeah.
GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, we don't mind it. Yeah.
In these bad times.
Sure.
All right, guys.
Okay.
We'll see you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
We're just gonna get right into it. Let's talk shit, guys. Oh, should that be our intro? Let's talk shit.